We moved in a town called Sharon, Pennsylvania, 45 minutes north of Pittsburgh. So there were just nobody there, except my uncle. And talking about being a minority, I was the only one. There was like black people, there was white people, there was nobody knew anything about soccer. So I was playing football, what they would call football, and everybody's like, what are you doing? I'm playing football. They're like, wait a second, that's not football, this is football. I'm like, look, I know I just moved in this country. I don't want this. This is a foot and this is a ball. You know what I mean? I'm like, you're throwing that, that's rugby. You know? So they didn't have a soccer team when I was in school, when I was in 7th grade, when I came to the United States, 7th grade. So basically, I was sportless. I had nothing to do. And talking about, we come in here in a suburb, kind of homogeneous population. And, you already don't speak the English. And you're already wearing clothes that don't find at JCPenney's. And you don't, blend with anybody. And you're smaller than everybody. So talk about getting picked on, right? So what I decided to do is, I decided to do the next best thing. I can't play soccer. I can't play, I play basketball. And Spud Webb was my man back then. You guys want to know Spud Webb? 5'7", was dunking the ball. And I was like, if Spud Webb can play in the NBA, I'm going to play in the NBA. I'm going to play there. If Spud Webb can dunk the ball, I'm going to dunk the ball. So I tried my luck with that. And I found out one thing. White man can't jump. Persian man sure as hell can jump. I was barely cooking the room. Anyway, so that, but then I watched a couple of movies with Arnold and Sylvester Stallone. And they were like grabbing the guns, and I was looking at his Arnold's arms, and he was like this. I'm like, man, I want arms like that. So I decided to start working out. And I started working out anything. I kept looking at all the magazines. I kept reading everything. Putting my everything, how I'm going to change my body. If I can go this way, I'm going to go this way. I don't care, I'm going to go one way. So I started working out, and I remember, I'm Persian, nobody works out. You don't see no Persian athletes, no one, nothing, no little game. So mom was like, why are you working out so hard? Why are you stressing your body? And, what do you do? Girls don't like that. I'm like, trust me. Don't worry about what girls like. So anyway, so I decided to transform my own body, and I went to Penn State, graduated with a master's in life science, and I came to Los Angeles College of Chiropractic, and I got my doctorate in chiropractic. The reason I got my doctorate in chiropractic is because I wanted to learn about the human body. But in our culture, your parents, as you grow up, I was this tall, my mom said, Sam, you're either going to be a doctor, lawyer, or engineer, or you're nobody. That's how they build you up. So I had no choice. I had to be one of those three. And since I wanted to know the human body as much as possible, I became a chiropractor because I was the study of skills and musculoskeletal. So while I was doing that, I started competing bodybuilding. And as a young, skinny guy, everyone was like, you can't be a bodybuilder. You don't have it. You don't have it. But you know what? I never listened to none of the haters. I kept doing what I want, kept going, kept training hard, kept studying, and kept applying both what I learned off and on field to my body. So I'm happy to tell you, I became the first bodybuilder in history to win a first place title in every weight class. This is not to say, not here to impress you, tell you what I have done and what you can do. Because in the whole journey, when you're trying to lose weight, you're going to have hate. You're going to have some girls in the office talking about you, bringing donuts, they just try to sabotage you. All right? But I can tell you that you can do anything you want. If you really put your mind to it. The problem with people is that they come in, they don't have any goals. They don't have a set amount of time. Oh, I just want to lose weight. Well, if you don't put a deadline to a goal, it's a dream, right? So I came up with what I call a 6-week weight loss challenge. And we've been doing it very, very successfully. And we've been changing people's lives. Now, here's the thing with it. When we first started doing it, it was a 20 pounds in 6 weeks free weight loss challenge. And when people signed up, then they started the second or third day, we already had excuses, people not showing up. Oh yeah, you know, it's one of those things. As a trainer, and as someone who came from a third world country, we live in America, right? Seriously, we live in America. You can do whatever you want. You know what I mean? People are like, oh my God, I had a bad day. Really? I used to go to my base when I was 4 so I don't get bombed. How bad could your day possibly be? You know, so I can't, over the years, growing up like that and working in this industry, my pet peeve was when somebody tells me they're going to do something and they don't finish it. That's just not, I mean, that drives me off the wall, right? So what I did, I'm like, here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do with the 6-week challenge. What they're going to do, they're going to pay for the 6-week challenge up front. They're going to sign an agreement. They're going to come in every day. They're going to work out. They're going to follow the program. When they lose it, they get 100% of what they got. And guess what happened? Nobody gets no more. Everybody started getting in shape. So if that's what I got to do to motivate, if that's what it's going to take for me to get rid of the naysayers and people who's going to come and waste everybody's time, then that's what's going to be. You know what I mean? But it is no gimmick. There's nothing involved. Believe me, somebody's before and after picture, somebody's before and after video of them getting on a scale, 6 weeks later getting on a scale, losing 20 pounds is worth a lot more to me than any amount of money they can pay, because I can market that all day long, right? But for people to come in and go, okay, well, you know, I'm just going to show up, I want to lose 20 pounds, but next thing you know, the next day don't come. You know what I mean? That's just going to drive me up the wall. Now, if you have 20 pounds to lose, I think this is going to be a life-changing program. If you don't have 20 pounds to lose, then I'm going to give you a free week of training here regardless. For you to come in, try our services, see how you like it. You know, what I believe in is when it comes to workout and nutrition. Let me ask you guys a question for a second. How many people take a shower every day? How many people brush their teeth every day? Okay, so let me ask you another question. 300 years ago, did our ancestors, great-grandfathers, did they take a shower every day? Nope. Did they brush their teeth every day? So let me ask you another question. Do you schedule your shower? Do you have a shower check? Oh, I almost forgot. I almost forgot to brush my teeth. Some you just get up and you do. It's already like in your DNA almost, right? Because you've done it over and over and over and over again. So now it's become a part of you, right? I want your workout to be the same. Because I'm not interested in getting you in shape and then for you to get back out of shape. I want the workout to be fun. I want the workout to be productive. I want everybody to get in shape, stay in shape, and just change their life. That's what I'm all about. I want workout to be part of your daily routine. Somebody was like, Sam, how many days a week should somebody work out? I'm like, 100 days a week you agree. Working out doesn't have to be here. Workout is just movement, isn't it? Working out is just getting up and moving. And I want movement to be a part of your life. Believe it or not, you know, I've been working out at 4 o'clock in the morning for about 15, 20 years. And the reason I had to do, because I had to go to school, I had studying to do, I had to work. So for me, it's always 4 o'clock in the morning. These days, I don't have to get up. But I still get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm sorry, at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm in the gym at 4 o'clock in the morning. If I don't do that, it happens about 5 times a year. Everyone knows to stay away from me. Because I'm like, oh man, he didn't work out. Oh. It's like almost like you don't feel good. You went out, you didn't take a shower, you didn't brush your teeth. Like, oh, stay away from me. You don't want to be seen. You know what I mean? And I want that for you. Because once you do that, that's called mastery. That's called that you mastered it. You know, starting a workout program, stopping a workout program, starting and stopping, it's not going to do it. Now, who doesn't have 20 pounds to lose? Seriously. Come on, ladies. Come on now. I see some of you, don't make me point you out. You don't have 20 pounds to lose.
Probably not.
No. Okay. So here's what I want you to do, honestly. Because this is not about me collecting the most amount of money. Okay? I don't want to do that. I'm not here to try to be like, oh, you have 20 pounds to lose and it's time to go up and all that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have you, come in for a week. I'm going to give you a free week. Make sure she does her paperwork. You know what I mean? And give her a free week. Come and try it out on us. But I mean, in the meantime, remember that I want you to understand, when it comes to your weight, and I have to explain this all the time, there's two different things that we look at. Something called the BMI. BMI is called body mass index. Body mass index is basically how much you weigh or how tall you are. Those are the doctor charts. They could be a little bit wrong because according to them, I should be 140. I'm about 180. Right? So those could be wrong depending on if you're an athlete, if you have more muscle, less muscle, and all that. But most likely, if you're just a normal person, not an athlete, if your BMI is normal, like your body fat percentage is high, it doesn't mean that you need to lose weight. It means you have to add more tone, muscle tone. Does that make sense? Because for you to drop your body fat percentage, you either have to increase tone or decrease fat. Most likely you're going to do both, but not weight. Now, if your body mass index is high, then you definitely need to drop weight. Does that make sense? Who else doesn't have 20 pounds to lose? You're borderline.
Okay.
You're borderline. Well, I'll check your body fat. Mary Lou, you don't have 20 pounds to lose.
Wish I could hear that.
Yes, you don't have 20 pounds to lose. And I don't know if you have 20 pounds to lose. No? Right? Yeah. So I think what I want you guys to do is go ahead, if you take them out, give them a free week. They come in and check us out. We start December 2nd. Try it out. I want you guys to come in. I want to have fun. Here's what I envision, the transformation center to be. I like, back in the day when I was in college, you can tell you a little secret, I like going out to the club, right? I like going out, I like to sit down, I like to be around good people, I like to have a couple of social drinks. But I like going out. So what I want to do is I want to have that in one place. No, we're not going to have drinks here. we're not going to have drinks here. I don't know if you cancel membership now. But what I want is good music, good people, working out, getting results. Now, if you want a shot, I give you a shot of protein. At least a shot of vitamins or something. We can work something out. But that's what I always envision. When I work out, in the Chino location at 4 o'clock, our first class will start at 5. But I go there early to get my own workout in. And everybody knows, it's Sam's hour. You're going to come in, I listen to some old school rap, Cool Mo D, crazy stuff, and I'm working out. Sometimes I'm shirtless, just working out by myself. It's 4 o'clock, my time. They know if you're coming in working out, that's my time. You're more than welcome to come out. We start at 5. And that's what I want. I want this place to be full of energy. I don't want this place just to be about, okay, you come work out and eat. I want to build a fitness family. I want us to be more than just, okay, here's your money, work out, you stop, my money, bye. You know what I mean? And that's what I've created in the Riverside location, Chino location. For me, relationships are everything. And I'm all relationship based. I'm not a transactional based business. I'm a relationship business. And meanwhile, I gotta tell you that I can't stand people who don't go through what they said they would go through. That's my pet peeve. And that's just always been my pet peeve. Because again, coming from where I came from, having done what I've done, you can do anything you want to go ahead and put your mind to it. So, okay, go ahead and sign up for the week.
Let's go. Those who don't have 20 pounds to lose, let's go.
And you, ma'am, let me see you, the blue. You have 20 pounds? You do? Okay. No, don't make me check your body, man. Yeah, you need to work for us. Look at those guns. Back is like you can back everything up. Now, here's the deal with the 60-20 pounds. Again, look, nobody in this industry will say, look, you come in, work out for 6 weeks. I personally will coach you for nutrition. I'll give you everything that I have here. We'll coach you, we'll train you unlimited. Lose 20 pounds, and here's your money back. Nobody does that. Nobody. everybody would say, okay, come pay. You get in shape, get in shape. You don't get in shape, don't get in shape. Right? That's how it works. So now I'm going like this. I'm like, nope. I want you before and after picture. I want you before and after video. So you're going to give me the right to use your before and after picture, your before and after video marketing. And when you lose 20 pounds, you have the full refund, or you can apply it to go more. You know what I mean? Totally up to you. So the cost of the 6-week program is $497. Now, here's what you're going to get. You're going to get personal training. You're going to get boot camp. And I'm going to sit down with you one-on-one and come up with a nutrition game plan. And it's not the same nutrition plan for everybody. I'm not going to hand out like, here, eat this. Here, eat this. Because the best nutrition program, you guys know already that 80% of your results is going to come from nutrition. How many people you know that work out all the time and never get in shape? You can work out, you can eat in the gym all the time. If you don't eat right, you're not going to see a physical change in your body. Because you can, here's a real good quote. You can never out-train a bad diet. You eat a Snickers bar, you can eat that in 5 seconds flat. And that's 300 calories. A bag of broccoli, a pound of broccoli, that's 25 calories. You know what I mean? That's why by eating good quality food, you know, and exercising, you will drop the weight. I'm going to be very honest with you. Here's the statistics. All the 6 weekers that go through the program, 78% head to 20 pounds. 22% don't. And out of the 22% that don't, they're still happy because they lost 10, 15, 17 pounds. And they're really, really, really happy. Now, any questions? Anything that I missed? Come on, I know you have questions.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. So the 6 week challenge, I have a pre-planned vacation we paid for in advance the week of New Year's, which runs into I think maybe the 6th week, you start December 2nd. So what happens with that week?
No. Oh, I'm so glad you brought it up. The challenge doesn't start till the 6th.
Oh, the 6th.
The 6th of January.
Oh.
This is a bad time to start a challenge. Thanksgiving on the holidays. Trust me. I've been in business long enough. So if you decide to do the challenge, we'll give you a month on us until the challenge. But your challenge officially starts on the 6th. Trust me, I would not want to diet right now. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm ready to get my club on. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, if you decide to do the 6-week challenge, December 2nd through January 6th is on us. You know what I mean? Then officially, January 6th, it starts. We'll do your nutrition programming a few days before that. We'll do your before picture before that. Before weigh-in video before that. We're ready to go. Somebody else have?
Okay, so you addressed the nutrition, and so based on the BMI and all that kind of stuff. But what do you start, how do you gauge where somebody should start? Because like somebody like me who's not been active and has medical issues, how do you gauge where to start then? You know, for the exercises and...
Everybody, the thing that we do here, you don't do what everybody else does. You do what you can do. You know your body. And we're not going to make you do stuff that you cannot do. In all of our other locations, we have people that are very advanced. We have people that are novice. We have 60-year-olds. We have 20-year-olds. Okay? You do things at your own pace. Now, if you haven't done anything for a while, you're going to come in here. I don't want you to kill yourself. I want you to come. Remember, for exercising to work, it has to be sustainable. You know what I mean? It has to be sustainable. I've been working out for 25 years. And I pretty much can probably count with one hand, 2 hands, how many days I missed. Okay? Because I don't kill myself. It's not who kills themselves for 6 weeks. It's not who looks, good for 1 week and then blows back up. It's who can look good and maintain health all the way through. That's who, it's a marathon. And as soon as you come in, I want you to just come here and start moving, start eating better. Start moving, start eating better. And if you haven't done anything like that for a while, your body's going to respond like crazy. You know what I mean? Because you haven't done anything for a while. If you start all of a sudden, you start giving it good food and start moving, guess what? Yeah.
Are you guys gonna have weight training?
Yes, all that area is gonna be weight training.
Can you show us how to use it correctly?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. That's what we're here for.
And does that include the protein and all, like for your nutrition, are you gonna have protein and all that available?
You know, I don't believe in supplements unless supplements are needed. You know what I mean?
I need pre-workout.
Yeah, well, I need pre-workout.
Hell yeah.
No, it's the nutrition programming and the whole use of the facility and training
So what days, times are the workout options?
every day. We're gonna have, you know, we're gonna be every day, 5, 6,
9.
9, and then
5, 6, and 7 p.m. Until
5,
the
6,
classes,
7 p.m.
you know, we'll try to keep the groups small. Once they start to pick up, of course, we'll obviously add more time slots for you guys to kind of expand, you know, the volume of the classes. So once the classes start to pick up, once they get a little bit crowded, we'll start to add 8 a.m., 8 p.m., stuff like that for you guys. Don't worry. Okay.
So there is somebody to tell us, because I've done this so many times. I've hired a personal trainer and they'll give you 4 weeks or whatever, and then they kind of leave you on your own and you're in the gym.
Oh no.
Yeah. I was like, okay, well now we're
Here's the thing, you know, honestly, it's so funny because, like, all my, you know, I've had thousands of clients. They're all my patient clients. You know what I mean? And they're like, hey, you know, I get questions all the time. You know what I mean? Like I said, we're not transactional based. I want this to be at home for everyone. I want this to be more a relational based business than, okay, well, no, here's your money, but go do it. No, this is not what we're all about. I'm into changing you and for good, and I'm here for relationships and for friendships and relationships. So that's what we're doing.
Is it, how many days a week? How many times?
We're gonna do 6 days.
You do 6 days a week. And then what's the max? I know you can't really judge until you know how many people sign up. But I want to come, there's like 50 people.
Oh no.
What's the max per class?
Max per class.
On average, when we open up a new location, you're looking at about 15. But we're offering over, what, 35 classes a week?
It's
So
gonna
right around 15 and there's 3 of you?
Probably less than that, to be honest. It all depends on the time.
Two of us.
2 of you,
So, yeah.
which made 15.
Yeah.
But they really accommodate that, because in the Riverside class, if we had a lot of people there, you know, and it was getting like that, they just added another exercise or 2 more exercises, and it really works out, you know, like once they accommodate you with that.
Which
and
is
then-
good. I'm asking
Yeah.
because like her, I had the same thing happen. Once they got big, they kind of didn't care because they already had money and,
No,
Guaranteed,
guaranteed.
you'll get what
I'm,
yeah.
you know, I'm.
I can be sure from.
No, I'm saying
No,
you're-
I'm like this. I'm an OCD person. I think I'm so clean and everything like that. I don't run business like that. You know, for me, you know, I understand that, you know, I can get 1,000 people into shape, and then one person complains that just watches everything. That's not what I'm on. And all I'm asking to you, for you guys to do, is if there's anything. See, as a business owner, you know, the worst nightmare for a business owner is for you to be dissatisfied with something and not letting me know. You know what I mean? Because that means that I didn't know. You know, and then you leave and then you say, oh, I didn't even care. But if I know about it, I'll do something about it. So I want to make sure, and that's why, like in our, you know, all of our locations, we send a monthly survey. All of our clients get a monthly survey, and that's how we gauge. And it's anonymous. So you can rant and, you know, you're saying, you know, that's what we want. Because we want to know. Because a lot of time, you know, these days, nobody wants to complain. You know what I mean? Not to your face. You know, but they'll be like, oh man, I don't like it. But that's not what I want. I want people to complain. I want, if there's something that's not to your liking, you know, I'll do everything in my power to help it. And if I can, I'll just give you money back. You know what I mean? It's not, you know, it's not that. But if you ever seen the videos and all the before and after pictures that I posted up, I mean, those are real people, real satisfied people that really. I honestly, in this industry, I don't know of anybody who has more successful, more before and after pictures and case studies than we do.
Okay, so you go through this, the 6-week boot camp and you're successful, you've done your 20. So what are the fees thereafter?
Okay, the fees are after, what are we charging, right now?
Right now, 127.
127 a month. 127 a month, and that's unlimited.
Yeah.
And through that, and that still gets us the nutritional guidance, the progress guidance, and the instruction 6 days a week.
Absolutely. The cool thing about the 6-week program, that we're doing is, everybody that goes through the 6-week program, they're in private placement. And then anybody who has any questions, they post it on the private Facebook group, and we monitor like 2 or 3 times a day, and we'll go answer. And it's funny because we've done so many, I think, our Chino location, we have like over 200 people have gone through that program, and it's funny, now they're like my alumni. Somebody, posts a question before I have that answer, I'm like, oh, there you go, I don't have to do much. So it's really cool, it's a camaraderie, it's community, and everybody's there to kind of push each other and motivate each other.
I know I met Eric in Riverside, but my name in the past.
I thought you looked familiar.
Yeah, a year, because my name came accident prone. So I had many injuries, so I couldn't go. And that's maybe an excuse, but when you can't move your legs, you can't move your legs. But Eric was amazing. All the people I came there were very friendly. You don't need to bring your Kleenex or all this stuff. So,
Not that I know.
really down to earth people. And I just want to say, Eric is just, and Delia and the dog.
And the dog.
There was a family over there, so and I work in Riverside, so I used to go to him. And then when I became accident prone and started breaking things,
See, Eric is a lot nicer than me. Like he doesn't have the issues that I do growing up in a third world country. I seriously have some issues. You know what I mean? Like when people, it's funny when people give me excuses. Like I automatically go to defensive mode. I automatically, like my guards go up. I'm ready to fight. You know what I mean? And I remember, it's the funniest story. Like I did this was the biggest mistake I could ever done with my wife. Because she's like watching our 2 kids. And I was in the shower one time, and she comes out, she looks at me, she's like, glad you look good. I have time to go to the gym. I don't have time to go to the gym. I'm just looking at her, and you know where this is going, right? And I'm going I'm like, girl, it's not like you work.
And I said that to camera.
All the moms are like, what?
I learned my lesson, but yeah, I'm just like, I'm just giving you a heads up because please, if you have any excuses, go to nice people. I would fly off the handle. It's like, I've heard it all in 25 years, and, I've seen it all. I remember a client one time, I never forget, it was the day after 9/11. The client called and she said, due to the tragic things that are happening to our country, I'm canceling all my sessions. And I'm going like, okay, maybe somebody that she personally knew was in it. So, I'm like, that's a possibility. Like, no, it was just, that's one excuse I didn't hear before. She didn't want to move out. I'm canceling. I've heard it all. You name it, I've heard it. I want to work with, because if everybody's here, everybody has a goal. I don't want the energy of this place to go down by somebody who you're complaining, dragging, nagging. To me, it's not. I've known, in a Chino location, in Rancho, I know that people put their heart back. I'm like, here's your money back. I don't think, it's like kind of a breakup. We're not the right fit for you. I hope you find somebody else. It's just not worth it. It's not. It's for me. This is more than just money. I have to feed my family just like anybody else. But if I don't feel it, then I don't feel it. I need to feel good about people that are here and that what I'm providing. I want to be around cool people. And nobody's money is that important to me to be around. And I don't feel the vibe. You know what I mean?
Okay, very important question. What kind of music do you play?
But don't worry, we don't listen to gangster rap or See, and that goes back to when I was first started lifting. I remember Sharon, Pennsylvania, right? We got to the weight room, and either it was white people with AC/DC, or it was black folks with Cool Modi. So I was a survey. Okay? But music, you're not gonna please everybody. You know what I mean? So what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to play upbeat, good music. You know what I mean? I know for a fact you're not gonna, you know, some people don't like country, some people like rap, some people like electronic music, you know, some people, you know what I mean? Damn, Rihanna killed it last night.
Is the training, is it a cross between weights and cardio? Is it,
The weight training is weights,
okay,
cardio, kinesthetics. You know, it's all combined in one. You know, the art of working out is working the muscles without working the joints. Does that make sense? I mean, the thing is, when you stress the muscle, what happens to the muscle is hypertrophy. Means it gets stronger and gets bigger, right? More tone. And if you don't work it, no big deal, it just goes back to normal. It dystrophies, you know, atrophies, right? But with the joint, if you stress the joint, you might not get injured now, but that's accumulative. And over time, you're gonna have arthritis, you're gonna have all kinds of issues. So that's the kind of workouts what we want to do is to try to stimulate the muscle as much as possible. And you know, look, I'm 40 years old, I never had an injury. I worked out for 25 years. Because we know, we want to be, you know, I can't afford to take a week off. I got kids to feed. So, you know, we want to make sure we get in shape, but not kill you. Like I said, I want this to be enjoyable. I don't want you to get in shape and kill yourself for 6 weeks and then, you know, I had one client one time come up to me like, Sam, Monday, you know, I ran 10 miles. Okay, what'd you do on Tuesday? Oh, I had calluses on my feet, I couldn't walk over. That's not what we're trying to do. You know, we want to make sure that this got to be sustainable. This got to be something you want. I want you to fall in love with exercise. Fall in love with the energy of the place. Look forward to it. I mean, you know, I can't even keep some of these women out. They're just hanging out all day. I'm like, yeah. So I do an MTV Cribs. I'm like, you don't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. I mean, it's like such a big family community thing that they're just coming in and hang out, you know, work out for 2-3 hours. Don't you got anything to do? Seriously. I mean, I like worked all day one time. This girl was still working out. Questions? Okay, so who's doing the 20-pound challenge? Awesome. Okay, awesome. Awesome. So if you do the 20-pound challenge, you know, just go ahead and see Eric. You get your wall signed up, get your wall doing. And if you're not want to do the 20-pound challenge, no big deal. I still want to offer you the freebie on me anyway. Sounds good? But when you do the 20-pound challenge, you know, you get the rest of the month for free. So December 2nd till January 6th is totally on me. You know, because obviously we want to make sure everything, you know, get everything together. Everything we've done by the week. We got some graffiti stuff coming in. You know, it's just gonna look really cool. You know, I gotta have my swag. You gotta have swag. So everything's gonna be cool. But I'm looking forward to this. You know, like I said, I want to build a community of like-minded people who don't complain, people who work hard, people who help each other. And I don't have time for drama kings and drama queens. You know, I just want to, like I said, we call it the AFF, Awesome Fit Family. So let's do it. Thank you so much for coming.
Right.